we think.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday.
Hi, everybody.
Are you guys having a Monday as well? Because a few of us are. So let's start with you guys first. What are you guys going to be reading or doing tonight?
I'm going to be finishing, I can't remember the name of it. The Stars Did Wander Darkling, I think it is, by Colin Malloy. And it's kind of strange. It's not my favorite out of the middle grade ones that I've gotten. But I am almost done with it. And then I need to start listening to Faithless by Karen Slaughter so I can get that finished this week.
Nice.
What about you, Tiffany?
I'm listening to Christmas at the Ranch.
Nice.
It is a NetGalley book. I'm not really digging it. I'm not disliking it. Don't get me wrong, but the main love interest is currently, and I'm at 56% engaged to another woman. And so I'm like, I don't know if I really want to be happy for you if it ends in the happily ever after of the main character, because I feel like you've just broken up. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I'm like,
that's a little weird.
You broke up an engagement, not like somebody you dated for a week.
Yeah.
So it's just, and I know this stuff happens, but I don't want to read about it in my romance book. That's not a happy, like.
That's not, because somebody's suffering.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
somebody, you know what I mean?
Right.
And at the holidays too, because it's Christmas. Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm
Adding insult to
56%
injury.
in, and he's still engaged to this woman. They're like, literally, like, she's at this point helping plan the wedding. And I'm like, what in the world am I gotten into?
No. That I'm with you. And you know what? I have that one from NetGalley.
It does
I have
sound
to go on the back burner.
It does sound like some romance movies, though, I have seen, like the plot line, like the wedding planner type thing, where they fall for the guy that they're supposed to be.
No, but I'm just not for
But yeah, I don't want to
somebody's
read it.
relationship and then rooting for those people. I'm not saying that makes them bad people or anything else.
No.
I'm just saying I don't want to root for that, and I feel like that's not the romance that I want to read when I'm looking to read a romance. That's
like a romance that has a certain type of person in mind, and not everybody's gonna like it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, too, that's like, okay, is the book going to end with just like the breakup of the engagement, or is this couple going to be married by the end of the book? And you're already
that would just
Is there a book 2?
Right. Yeah. Oh, and see, if you've seen any of my romance rants, that's one of my biggest romance rants. Like, if you can't make it work by the end of a book and you need a second book to work it out, you're done.
Right.
I'm not rooting for you anymore. I don't feel like you should be together without a lot of therapy. Absolutely not.
when I watch some of the romance readers and they talk about those books that like the story goes on through like 2 or 3 of them, I'm thinking, yeah, that Tiffany never read that one. Tiffany's never read that one.
Like, nope.
Not happening.
What are you reading, Sarah?
A much better romance.
Okay.
The Rivals of Casper Road by Rowan Parrish. Oh my God. This is the cutest book ever. Aww. It's so cute. So our big lumberjack dude, who I love, he cuts things out of wood. He whittles, and he also does chainsaw stuff. So they're like in a competition about who's gonna have the better Halloween house. And he does this entire dragon on the front lawn. And the guy who's been winning every year is he's an architect, and he comes storming across the street with a gallon of paint, and he throws it on the
my God.
on the dragon. And he's like, "Oh my God, what did I?" The second you do it, you realize I shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just so much fun. It's really great small town, and I'm like only 60 pages in, and I'm absolutely in love with this book.
Aw, I love a lumberjack main character.
I know.
And I love the whittling and the chainsaw art. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
I like it. I dig it.
Very, very nice.
What are you reading, Lee?
I finished like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, I finished Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. I'm still processing if it was okay or if I really hated it.
I was on the fence with that one too.
Yeah. I'm just okay. Please tell me, because I listened to it. Were there 2 characters, Rowan and Owen?
Oh God, I read it like a year and a half ago.
Okay, because I'm like, there's 2 characters. I think one's Rowan and one's Owen. Why would you name these 2 characters very similar to each other?
You might be right. I think you're right.
Like you,
That would be very hard if you were listening to it, and that's probably how you were doing it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I didn't notice it, because I read it.
Right. And it was very clearly Rowan and then Owen. It wasn't like the accent. So I was just kind of like, and considering like, one of them, maybe both of them, are accused of some big deal things. It's like, you'd want to have differentiating names. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It's not like they were twins or something.
Right. No, like one's a kid, one's a man,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when I like rename you. I'm like, and I'm going to call you Bob.
Yeah, you are Bob now.
She's written quite a few books. She should realize you need to have totally, like it was some other book I read one time too, where it was like sisters Ashley and Ainsley and their friend Amanda. It's like, how many A names are we going to throw in here and have to try to remember who's who?
That drives me crazy. Yeah.
You do see that a lot in romance when it's like siblings, and then every book you get a new sibling. They all start with the letter C. Please, romance authors, stop doing that.
Right. Right. Trying to remember, So.
That was like
and when you get them all on the scene together.
Right.
My problem with Cozy Mysteries, I think it was like last year when I read a lot of them, and they were either named Lucy or Lacey, and I'm like, stop it.
Right.
I kept getting them mixed up. Is this a Lacey or is this a Lucy?
Right. And it's just like, give them a different initial, or don't make them rhyme, like Rowan and Owen. You couldn't be more creative than this.
Right.
Oh, good Lord.
So anyway, that was that. And now I'm going to go back to Fatal Fried Rice, which I'm really enjoying. So
go back to something that you really like anyway.
Yes.
Exactly.
Did you finish The Plot in the Pendulum?
I did.
Did you like it?
I did. Yeah. For a little minute in there too, I was kind of like a little lost. I thought we were going off on the mystery, but then like when we brought it back in, I was like, okay, I like where we were going with this. Like the story came back together. So
I tell you, everybody's reading it, and I'm like,
you're getting your FOMO?
Yes. Trying to hold off, but I don't know.
Trying to hold off. I get it. Let's go to the chat. We have Danielle. Hi, everyone. I'm going to try to make some progress on the Pickwick Papers tonight. I'm enjoying it, but I keep getting distracted by other books, so I'm only 6% so far. We'll use this time to get it done. Anna said hello. I'm going to be finishing up In the Company of Witches and packing.
Yay.
I just started that today on audiobook, In the Company of Witches.
Jenny says, hi, everyone. Reading Her Hometown Man by Shannon Stacy.
I like Shannon Stacy.
See, and in my book, the two sisters would be named Shannon and Stacy, and then I'd be so. Nancy said, hi, everyone. Reading The Cat Who Moved a Mountain at 50%. Are there a lot of books in this, A Cat Who?
There's like 20 or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a long-running series.
And she is plowing right through.
She is. That's right. There's got to be a lot of them.
Yes.
Jesse said, hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I'm reading a book I received in the mail today, The Stonehenge Legacy by Sam Krister.
Excellent.
Nice.
Hi, Jessica. She said, hello, everyone. I will be starting reading Kingdom of the Feared. I am super excited. Last book on my October TBR. Very nice.
Yay.
Oh, good for you.
Very nice. Agent, hi, everyone. I'm reading Bone to be Wild, Sarah Booth Delaney, number 15.
Nice.
Alicia said, hello, everyone. Continuing to read Angelica Frankenstein Makes Her Match. Very cute.
Nice.
Okay, Bobo.
Amy said, hi, everyone. I'm going to be starting Fairy Tale by Stephen King tonight. I have a little over 200 pages left of Cursed Fates to finish, but I'm holding off because I heard it's a huge cliffhanger. I get that. Mother Goose said, hello, everyone. I'm currently listening to The It Girl by Ruth Ware. Glad to be here. Well, we are glad to have you.
Absolutely.
Jessica said, hello, everyone. I'll be reading Fever Dream by Samantha Schweblin.
Nice.
Karen's here. She said, hi, everyone. I will be reading The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson.
Cool.
Very nice.
That one sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds creepy.
Yes, it does. Cav said, hello, I'll be listening to Lord of the Wings by Donna Andrews, the Halloweenist of the Halloween Cozies, and reading The Sergeant's Christmas by Shelley Shepherd Gray.
Ooh, I have that one to read next month, Cav.
Right.
You do have the holidays covered, Kev.
Jessica said, has anyone read the Christmas series by Mona Marple? Looking for a cozy series that is all Christmas.
Have you read the year-round Christmas series by
Delaney?
You should look that one up. That's a year-round Christmas. And the Christmas Tree Farm is
Yeah, I was gonna
basically,
say it.
you know,
It's another one.
Christmas themed by Jacqueline Frost.
And if you like paranormal, and it is a spin-off from a series, but I don't think you need to necessarily read the series that it spins off from. But the Marshmallow Hollow series by Dakota Cassidy they're all like Christmas.
Oh, okay.
You said, and if I want to read anything else, I might wait a couple of days to finish Cursed Fates and go back to book number 6 of the Zodiac Academy. And if I remember, that was a big book, so a little bit of a chunk out of that. Purple Rain Heart said, hi, everyone. I hope to finish No Parm, No Foul. I got only 93 pages left.
Excellent.
Ooh, close.
You could make a big chunk in that.
Mm-hmm.
Jinx said, hi, everyone. I'm reading the first book in the Vampire Knitting Club, and I'm loving it.
Oh, great.
And Mel said, hi, Lee. Hi, Storm. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, everyone. I'm going to be starting Ink and Shadows by Ellery Adams, number 4 in the secret book.
That's like the one Ellery Adams series I haven't read yet.
I haven't either, and I keep saying I'm going to.
Me too. And it was on my like SAS list, you know, trying to get myself to, but I still haven't done it.
I haven't gotten there. Jen said, hi, everyone. I'm starting Hex Appeal by Kate Johnson tonight. I like that.
I'm adding way too many things to my Amazon wish list.
Right? No, Max suggested all the books you guys suggested. Yeah. Rosie said, hello. I'm starting Silver Linings by Debbie Maycomer. I like that nice one. Also, an all Christmas 3-book series by Barbara Early, the Vintage Toy Shop series.
Ooh.
Anita said, hi, everyone. I'm reading The Mystery at Lilac Inn by Carolyn Keene. That's Nancy Drew, number 3. Okay, thanks. I'll look into them. Trying to, before November starts. I got the Cider Shop series all ready for November, so this will help.
Nice.
Anna said, one is usually Owen and the other is usually Rowan. Exactly. David and Andrea said, hi, I'm finishing R is for Ricochet by Sue Grafton and then on to In the Company of Witches.
Oh, nice.
Jenny said you should check out the Goodread reviews for Christmas at the Ranch. Yikes.
Oh, are they? Did I say something bad? Or are they good? Or are they bad? Or what?
I'm going to guess the yikes means they're probably not very good.
I'm wondering if like you're getting left with a cliffhanger or a disappointment. We'll see. Will you let us know, Tiffany?
I will. It's going to take a lot to. Well,
yeah.
Okay.
Hannah said, I'm not over the fact that the Colleen Hoover book had named Atlas for a character. I'm waiting for Almanac to be another character. Yeah, she does go off a little bit sometimes with some of the character names.
My friend of mine named her son Atticus Jack. And she had a little nephew at the time, and he was only like a couple years old, and we were at the baby shower. And that's the first time she had said the name that she was, and he goes, is he going to be a pirate? Like real loud. It was hilarious. And every time I think of weird, I always think of that because he was excited. He was like, but it was just so funny. And I was like, you know what? It kind of does sound like pirate.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. You don't want to look at the reviews for that book, Tiffany. I won't be reading it. Now that I've seen that, I'm just going to go on NetGalley.
It has a very low rating. Let's just say that.
Bree gave it 2 stars. I want to go and see her rant on TikTok because
who did?
Bree Hill.
Now I'm wondering if I should just go in and say I don't want to review it because I still got 56% left.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
If you're not liking it, I mean, they do have that. They
do have that option. I'm just not going to review it.
And it has like content or something, I think is like one of the reasons you're not.
I won't tell you what Bree said because I don't want to ruin it for anyone who might want to read it. But if you want to go and see what she says.
Okay. I mean, I hate DNFing, especially if it's I DNF, don't get me, that's not what I'm saying. But like for NetGalley, I want to uphold my end. But at 56% and what I'm hearing, and I'm telling
you. There's been books that I've gotten like 10, 20% of the way through and go, no, this is not for me. And I will literally go and say, I'm not reviewing it. And this is the reason why the content wasn't for me. And that's all. You're still getting a review.
That's, one of the reasons why they put that on there is they had a lot of people probably not even reviewing or not putting anything
or leaving 1 stars. They'd rather you. do that, then put a 1 star.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it brings down the average, right? Anyway, just my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nadine said, Stormy, I'm ready for the Nora Roberts publicist husband's readathon and have a copy of The Witness tonight I'll be reading.
All right. Got my copy right here.
That.
There you go. Anita said, did you guys hear of NaNoWriMo by Bookish Bethany? I mean, I know what NaNoWriMo is in like the November reading thing.
But that's all I know about it.
Yeah, I don't know specifically.
Oh, it's NaNoWriMo.
Yeah, it's like it looks like a play off of like the NaNoWriMo.
I read it wrong.
Yeah, it's not.
Maybe to read 50,000 pages.
Yeah.
I have to look that up.
Okay. No, I did not hear that. Nadine said tonight I'll be reading The Crossing Places by Ellie Griffiths. Jen said Atlas and Almanac. Cass said I read 3 series intermixed and they all had an Aunt Violet. That got confusing. Yeah, that could be another way you're getting.
I've had some cozies with a lot of Aunt Violets or Grandma Violets, and it's like, come on, there's got to be other older names for grandmas and aunts.
even just the relationships, like I'm like, okay, the cozy had an old relative, whether it was an aunt or grandma, because a lot of them have that same like sidekick character of a.
Yeah, I always get it confused whether it's an aunt or a grandma.
Yeah, I'm like, I know it's one of them.
Yeah, very true. Agent said, I hate when everyone has the same first initial name and then accidentally named all the cats an S name. They were a mama after her litter of 3, which is also mine.
Hmm.
And then Mel said, Jessica, did you have a nice birthday?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. Nancy said 29 cat books, I think.
Woo. Wow, Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
And Nancy she's getting through them.
And the last 5 of them are crap, so you can just completely skip them as far as I'm concerned.
Oh. Okay.
Those are the ones by a different writer,
horribly. Yeah. Horribly ghostwritten.
Oh. And then Dream said, hi, everyone. Tonight I'll be reading Premeditated Murder by Amanda Flower.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice. A favorite here. Nancy said, the Cat Who books I'm loving. Really enjoyed the 2 Siamese cats, Coco and Yum Yum. Those are cute names.
Yeah, they are. That is.
Thanks, everyone, for the Christmas help. And then I'm going to read this last one, and then we can sprint. Green Stick said, hi, everyone. I just got my roast turkey out of the oven for dinner, so I'll be eating and listening to The Last Flight by Julie Clark, a mystery thriller during the first sprint.
Excellent.
Yes, I'm also going to get my food during the first sprint as well.
Same.
I'm going to watch Bree's TikTok.
There you go.
I know, that's what I was like. Yeah.
There you go. All right. So,
and then make it from there.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we'll meet back up at the top of the hour.
Yeah,
definitely.
All right. Happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
How'd you guys do on your sprint? Go ahead. Tiffany, you go first because Storm's finishing up.
Okay. I DNF'd the Christmas Ranch book. And then I downloaded a new arc, which is Bury the Evidence, the latest in the Cranberry Cove series by Peg Cochran. I'm already in the middle of the second Sophie Kimball, so I was reading that, and I'm now on chapter 8 of that.
Nice.
Well, that's awesome.
How about you, Sarah? What'd you eat? Did you read anything?
We have not eaten, and I have not read anything.
Oh no!
Because Garrett was making tacos, and he sends me a picture. He goes, "The meat's a little suspect, like it was kind of gray." So we tossed it out, and then I drove him over to the grocery store, and we grabbed some. So he's cooking dinner now.
Gotcha.
But I didn't get any reading done because we were out and about. So
Gotcha.
next sprint.
Gotcha.
That
was quick.
Yeah.
I finished my book. That's why I was like, I had like less than a minute left, and I'm like, nope.
Oh.
Of course.
Very nice.
But I think probably about 2 stars. It was probably like not my favorite middle grade horror book that I have read. That's for sure. It felt a little, I don't know, a little bit more young adultish, I think, than middle grade. It was just weird, and the ending was just kind of, I don't know, it was just kind of like, okay. It had like potential. It was set in the 80s. I was wanting, a good like one set in the 80s. It would be fun, but
okay.
Gotcha.
I got a chapter read. I ate dinner, beef stew.
Thank you.
And started downloading footage for my weekend vlog thing. For my Create Your Own Readathon blog.
Yay!
Excellent. Excellent.
Amy said Zodiac Academy book 5 through 7 are all over 700 plus pages each.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it's a lot. Nancy said I actually own all the Cat Who books.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Mel said Black. I meant immerses you in Christmas in my post above, not emerges. I really do have a grasp on the English language. I'm not an idiot. I just play one during YouTube.
That's delightful.
I love it.
Knew what you meant.
I thank you so much for asking. Had my favorite dinner, real Mexican and chocolate cake.
Ooh, yum.
Excellent.
Very nice. The Mel YouTube sprints make me lose all my typing and grammar skills. I also think it's the chat. It doesn't, ever pick the right word you're looking for. You
want to get your reply in quick before,
Yeah, it decides, no, spoonful is potato,
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Hermione said, hi, everyone. Hello. I just got the Vicki Delaney and the Jacqueline Frost books on the way.
Yay.
So it's because you feel like it's text. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you enjoy The Witness. You read 5,000 to 15,000 words in a month.
Ooh. Oh, for the nano. Gotcha.
Yeah, I was looking it up on Twitter. I might try and participate and do 5,000. I think I'm going to do 5,000 pages in the month.
Do 5,000 pages. Okay.
So instead of writing, you read, huh?
You read it. Okay.
Interesting.
Very nice.
Much more my speed.
Yeah.
I feel like as soon as the one year I try to do NaNoWriMo, it's like, well, for sure I'm going to write nothing now because, I've got the pressure of,
Every time I have decided that I'm going to do it, nothing happens.
Yeah, exactly.
I just gave up.
They do an event, the knitting community does an event to coincide with NaNoWriMo, which is NaNoSwimo, which is to knit a sweater in the month. And I did participate and complete it 1 year that I knit a sweater in the entire month of November. Never doing that again.
I was gonna say that's an awfully big project for 1 month.
Yeah.
It was, and I think by the end of it, I was just done. And I don't think I knit for months after that. I was just done,
I don't blame you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame you. Joanna said, I'm currently reading The Orc's Wife, a Monsterly Yours romance, book 1 by S.J. Sanders on KU.
Interesting.
Nice.
Awesome.
That sounds nice. And it said, LOL, thank you for listening, reading my terrible jokes. I'll be here all night or until
Tip your waitress.
right? Just like Anita, who's counting words does sound too hard. Exactly. Exactly. Jen, I'm glad I'm not the only one. No, you're not.
Although I feel like I could do like probably the 5,000 words or more, because I mean, have you seen the size of these books?
Or pages. No, definitely. I think she means, I don't think she means words. I think she means page count goal. 5,000 to 15,000 page goal.
These are all about 400 pages, so that's
But if you want to set the bar low for yourself, say 5,000 words and you got this,
5,000
right?
pages.
Finish the one book.
Right. Hermione said, I'm also still reading Murderously Sweet by Catherine Suzette, but I'm not sure if I want to pick it up tonight. I'm also eyeing up The Words by A. Jade, so I might pick that up later tonight too. Well, it's always good to have options.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Joe said, I'm here. Don't know what I'm reading, but I'm here. Well, we're glad you're here.
I feel that.
Johara's here. She said, hi, just joined. I'll be reading the 4th Percy Jackson book. I'm getting close to finishing it. Very good. I love that series.
Excellent.
Pat said, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Pat.
I don't know what I'm going to be reading tonight. I think I might start on The Death of the Wicked Witch by Lee Hollis.
That's
I
a good
love
one.
that series. Pat, how are you feeling?
Yes.
In Kindle and Coffee Cups, hi, by the way, said, I just added book 1 to the series on my TBR.
Oh, that's a fun series.
She said, good evening, everyone. Just finished her Halloween treat, Spicy, and moved on to Murderously Sweet. Didn't even mean for that rhyme. Jessie said, I don't think I will be going to bed until I finish this book tonight. A good thriller, my cup of tea. I had to put it aside for supper. Baked chicken and an acorn squash.
Oh, I love squash. Yum.
Speaking of a cup of tea, Sarah, I had the Caribbean Crush one today. Oh my God.
Crush?
So good. So good.
Yeah. Did you have it hot or cold?
I had it hot because it was first thing in the morning, but I could see how it would be way better iced. Yeah, way better iced.
It's my favorite ice. I drink it like I make a picture of it and put it in the fridge all summer.
I could see why. It was delicious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hannah said, finished my book, 3 stars.
Excellent, Hannah.
Yay.
So good. Pat said, Kindle and Coffee Cups. I love that series, and now I'm reading them on my Kindle free.
Nice.
Very nice. Jessica said, I read 3 pages and the prologue. Greenstick made it through 3 chapters of The Last Flight. The turkey was delicious. 28%, 38 pages, 41 pages, 15 of Ink and Shadows, 42, 3%, made 7%. Read about 4 chapters, not bad. Melissa's here. She says, does anyone else hear the slight beeping in the background? Yes, it's on Sarah's thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't hear a thing.
I think when Sarah turned on her mic, not sure, maybe it's just me. No, I hear it. I heard it last live show, whatever we did, and I heard it.
Is it still on?
Yeah, it's going the whole time that you're not muted.
Because I can't hear a thing.
It's like a little chirpy noise. I hear a little chirpy noise.
Okay, I'm going to boot myself out then. And I'm going to see if I can fix it. Yeah, no, I don't want you guys to have to hear something like that. Okay, I didn't realize. I'll be back.
Okay. It's fine. Yeah, just the first time I heard it too, I was like, what is it? But then I'm like, oh, it's just Sarah's channel. Yeah. Mother Goose said I'm on chapter 17 and really enjoying the It Girl.
Nice.
Page in 27%. Christina Sporing DNF'd a book and read 18 pages of Anxious for Nothing by Max Lucado, switching to fiction next spring.
Awesome. Hello, Christina.
Hello. Nadine said, I read a few pages and had dinner. Green chili and cheese tamales as Halloween approaches. It's tamale season for me.
Sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I love tamale.
My dad's a big tamale person. He loves them.
Oh, they're so good. Had to be real Mexican. I joined late, but I made a little progress. That's okay.
Thanks, Johara.
She said, okay, I'm not hearing it anymore. Y'all, I'm losing it.
So it's you. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, I watched Bree's TikTok too.
I did too.
Apple peanut butter. I read one chapter. That sounds very productive.
I watched it and I still was like, but then when she said that, like, I hope I'm not spoiling it for anybody, but I was 56% in and I had made the comment that they were still engaged. She said that they were still engaged to like 85% of the book. And I was like, okay, I am so out. I am out.
But like really, so like I feel like with just 20% left, like, okay, you break up, you profess your love, and now you're in a relationship.
I know it's and I'm supposed to believe that this is going to I have no interest, I have no investment. I don't want anybody to be together. I don't want him to be with the poor woman that he had been engaged to. He was just I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm done. I'm out.
And they weren't like together on the side or like anything like that.
No, they just met.
Oh, yeah. So that's so weird.
Yeah, she was even saying like even she was kind of friends with the other woman too or something. And
at this point, she's helping her plan the wedding, and I'm like,
yeah, that's she's the wedding planner.
It's like, okay, that's a little weird.
Hannah didn't pack, but she pulled out her clothes. I hate packing. I like packing, but there's nothing I could do to help you with that from here. Sorry. Better each day, she's still sore. Okay.
I imagine.
Better each day is better than worse. Hermione said, I picked up and made it to 13% of The Cowboy's Bride by Donna Allward in that first sprint. So I think I'm focusing on this one, The Orc Wife by Jason, or basically focusing on these two.
Nice.
Okay. All right, that was me. Melissa hates iced tea.
Melissa.
Wow.
That's the only way I pretty much drink tea, but I'm like the bland person that only drinks like the black tea or whatever. So
okay. I like tea
and unsweet at that.
Yeah, the unsweet. You can be up here for that because that's how everybody like it's assumed that's how you're getting it. Yeah.
I'm with Lee. I like flavored. I like hot. I like iced. I like
yeah. Love it. Insect Green Stick, is that a book by Julie Clark? Looking up Caribbean Crush Tea. Oh, so good. Wait, if my family on the bio could hear you say that, they'd die. Okay, hold on. I thought it was my stomach making the noise. Yes, there's Julie Clark. She's, oh shoot, I'm sorry, Sarah, I didn't mean to boot you. I honestly thought it was my phone.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me who booted somebody.
Come back, Sarah. We miss you. We don't care if it's a tweaky.
Yeah, it's been really here for a few days. It's fine. I'm used to it.
We really don't, Sarah, because there's not like dead where you hear it a lot because there's always somebody talking.
Yeah.
And then we're reading. So
like sometimes you just get used to something and you just ignore it after a while. So.
That's exactly Yeah.
Pull her back in. Come on.
There was a guy when we went to Best Buy the other day and like the alarm was beeping behind him and I'm like, don't you get annoyed at that? He's like, of what? I'm like, the beeping. He's like, I've tuned it out a couple years ago. He's like, I don't even hear it anymore. I'm like,
oh wow.
It's like working in fast food with all the like beeping noises. And so the people up front, they'll be like, don't you hear that? Can't you go get that? And it's like, what?
That's exactly how I feel like when I'm like, don't they hear that going off? It's beeping. It's beeping. It's still beeping. And you're like,
oh,
not paying attention.
You know, it's weird though, because like I'm the exact opposite. I'm very, but I did counseling in a residential facility for 17 years. So if an alarm went off, it meant somebody's running. And so like, wait, you
pay attention to that.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, the TV going, that didn't bother you.
So what's that?
But the TV was going, that didn't bother you.
No, but like, but I'm just very sensitive to like sounds like that because I always,
think of that.
You just have to.
Yeah.
Gotta call the cop, all that, whatever. So
true. I said, I think Cowboy's Bride by Donna Andrews is reissued Mills and Boone and repackaged and is now on KU.
Oh,
they're sneaky like that. They do that. And then somebody doesn't think that they're reading a whole Harlequin book or whatever.
Exactly. They've thrown it in there. Green's like I have to finish it before Audible pulls it on the 31st. I'm glad I got to it with enough time to get through it, though. No worries. I'm sorry this has been happening. My computer's been giving me issues lately. I have to get Garrett to look at it and see what issues. It's not a big deal. Just come back on. It's not a big deal at all. Yeah, I just hate cold drinks besides soda. Like a hot toddy is my favorite cocktail. I would think living in Arizona, you'd want some like cold drinks.
I would.
We are talking. It's a David's tea. I lost my spot. I can't hear anything, so that's really weird. So then don't worry. Just come on back. Everybody wants you to come back. Laughing. They take the red eye and pack my suitcase. If you're paying for it, sure, no problem. I'd like to call out of work tomorrow anyway. I don't have to deal with somebody's perfume tomorrow. I think they're talking about David's tea, yeah. Come back. I love iced tea, hot tea. I always drink some sort. My favorite is chai tea. It's just with the mic. Okay, no big deal. Come back. Everybody wants you to come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Sarah saying The Cowboy's Bride is not a reissue. She's publishing now indie. Sarah, please come back. I love a hot toddy when I'm sick. You can come with us to Richmond. It's only like 7 hours from here. Elizabeth's here. Hello. I don't belong here, Lee. That's the problem. I belong in Norway or some cold place. I'm with you. You fit in with the white blonde hair in Norway. I don't. I'm the one sticking out. So Sarah's back.
I'm gonna get Garrett to look at it tomorrow.
There's no noise right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't hear anything.
She's gone. There's no noise.
Why I'm thinking about it. Why do I had my joke today. It went better than usual, so I'm gonna tell you guys. Why do mummies not take time off?
Why?
Because they don't want to unwind.
Wah, wah, wah.
She's back just in time for the joke. She's like, yeah.
Lucky me.
Yeah, she's like, I should have waited a minute. She's like, all right, you guys ready to do another sprint?
Yes. I'm ready for dinner.
There you go.
I bet, yeah.
All right, so we will go to the top of the hour. And happy reading.
Happy reading.
Happy reading.
How did you guys do?
Good. Let's see. I am on chapter 10
Nice.
of the Sophie Kimball. So yeah.
Juice Storm.
I got to 70% of Faithless by Karen Slaughter. So.
Well, nice. You're getting along over there.
It's like a 15-hour audiobook. So.
How'd you do?
I'm just editing a video. So editing. I'm hoping you guys don't mind if I want to just finish up the comments and then wrap this up because my head is still pounding and I'm just like, I don't even want to
go to bed.
Well, yes, Tiffany.
You're fine.
I'm like, it's like a lot later for you guys anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm having I feel like it's just like a lot of pressure in my eyes too, and I'm just like, can this be over with?
Yeah,
you look kind of tired. Like you just.
It's like I feel just so much pressure in my head right now. So it's like I don't want to take anything else because my stomach's so much hurting.
Look, loves my jokes. Sorry.
One of the kids at church told me a joke. It was like a vampire joke, kind of along the lines of the one you told me, and I can't remember what it was. It would have been a Tiffany joke.
If you remember, I would love to hear.
There you go. And he said, hi, everyone. Joining kind of late, listening to Trick or Treat Murder by Leslie Myers. There are a bunch of nonsense comments here.
Yeah.
And then we have Purple Rain. Finish No Harm, No Foul. Now on to A Sprinkling of Murder.
Excellent.
Nice. Sarah's tapping out. My computer just shut down on me. Tonight is not my night. It happens. Hannah's made some progress. All the clothes packed and getting toiletries together. Woo. Anita got to 43%. Jessica didn't read, watched YouTube.
Awesome.
Happens to me a lot.
It happens all the time, you know. Nazima said, hey, y'all, I just jumped in during that sprint and listened to a few minutes of Fairy Tale by Stephen King. Very nice.
Excellent.
It goes now to chapter 22. Made it to 9% and took care of some laundry. That's very productive to me.
Yeah,
got to 6. Like I said, feel better. Good night, all. Emma Mike read 23 pages of Ink and Shadow. So it was very productive.
That's her best sprint ever, Moma.
It is.
Very good.
I'll buckle down and get those books finished before October is over.
That's right.
I don't think I've got an eye roll all night, so we better wrap this up real quick.
Right? Thank you guys so much for coming on. Thank you for everyone in the chat. We will be back on Thursday on Tiffany's channel.
Yes. Lee, I really hope you feel better.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
What is that? Is that an eye
she
roll?
laughed at you. She laughed because of the comment.
It was a laugh. It wasn't an eye roll. Just have a print book and audiobook today. Trying to finish one more today. You know, it's time end of the month. It's time crunch. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Good night, everyone. Feel better, Lee. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yes, happy birthday again, and thank you very much. And there's your eye roll. And at that, we will end it, and I'll see you guys on Thursday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Feel better, Lee.
Thank you.